This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, everyone's here. We can get started.
Yeah, that's fine then. Okay, fine. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So first I wanted to introduce myself. Okay, I'm Sudhakar Vaddi. I have worked for Wipro Technologies for 14 years as a project manager and manage large teams. Okay, and also I have worked in US for 6 years. Okay, my expertise is on UI path as well as RPA, you can say that. Okay, RPA, data science, IoT, AWS, and DevOps. Okay, you can have any questions on any of these things, I will be able to answer you, right? So basically, I'm thinking that you are all are working, okay, and you have idea about how to proceed, isn't it? You have idea about IT terminology, what is what. Can I ask you questions?
Yes. Before
Yeah.
you before you ask questions, so I have a understanding of RPA. I worked on a tool called Cryon Systems, if you're aware, and that was for 2 years. And
No, I was not aware of that tool.
oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. And the other participant, Hema, do you want to talk about your experience?
Uh, Hi,
Hi.
I am not familiar with IT. I'm
Okay.
completely from a management side, but
Okay.
I wanted to shift my career towards IT industry. So that's the reason I was looking out for this tool, UiPath.
Sure. Sure. Okay. That's a good idea right now, actually. Okay, to be frankly speaking, because it doesn't involve UiPath, especially it doesn't involve any programming. All that you need to do is like you need to make use of some functionalities. That's it. Nothing more than that. Nothing beyond that. Okay. So
Okay.
anything more? Anybody more beyond you two?
Yeah, hi Sudhakar. My name is Abhi. I go by AB.
Hi,
I come
Abhi.
from an IT. Yeah, I'm actually the employer of Parth and Hema, but I was actually curious to know what RPA is.
Sure.
Yeah, I retired myself as a middleware architect,
Hmm.
but I don't know anything about RPA. If you could please help us out, that'd
Yeah,
be
sure.
great.
Sure. So that's it.
Yes, just
That's all, no? We have. I think I am finding six people. Probably Srinivas with. Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay. See, what is my agenda is like I do wanted to explain from the beginning why is RPA? Why do you need RPA and what is RPA and RPA tools, UiPath and hands-on? Okay, this is my agenda to do it. Okay. At first, I would like to take this opportunity. Okay. First thing is like I'm giving you an example. Okay, a credit card. Okay, previously what used to be there is like whenever you swipe a credit card previously, means long years back actually. Okay, whenever you use a credit card, then it used to go to a call center, and those call center people used to monitor the transactions. Okay, and based on what location of a transaction and number of times you are using it, and maybe if it is an unusual amount of transaction, then only you will get a call. You used to get a call. Then after that, after your approval only they used to process that transaction, otherwise they will not process at all. Okay, now instead of these cross checks, no, we are actually it has been replaced with automation, or you can call it as a robot. Okay, it was replaced with a robot to cross check these kinds of transactions without any human intervention. It is because of that now you are able to get the money from any ATM or any bank or any store, isn't it? You can transact with any kind of thing because those transactions are actually monitored by a robot. Robot is nothing but a pre-programmed uh, like uh, it's a pre-programmed version of it. Okay, software. That's it. Nothing more than that. A robot is nothing but your program only. Okay, that is one of it. Okay, in order to cross check, in order to avoid credit card fraud. Okay, next one, RPA. This is next example which I am going to give you is data entry operator. A typical data entry operator, what does he do is like every day he used to collate information from a variety of different sources, maybe from the documents, maybe from the web, or maybe from the database. Okay, he used to get the information, he used to collate that information, he used to put it in the Excel sheet. Okay, then at the end of the day, he prepares an Excel sheet with information. Okay, every day his job is same as before. As like every day he collects and collates and compiles into a Excel sheet. Okay, this is a repetitive job. This is a repetitive job. This repetitive job can be automated. Can be automated. Okay, because he doesn't have to do that repetitive task. You can ask this RPA or robot to ask to do the same thing again and again, because it is virtually same. Is if you wanted to wanted me to take another example, typical bank transactions. Okay, in a bank, no, you will have tellers. Okay, a teller, what does he do generally? Only two types of transactions will be there mostly, like deposits and withdrawals. Okay, whenever you go for one of the transactions, what will happen, you will provide with the account number, maybe the amount. Okay, that's it, nothing more than that. I think they feel it. Okay, and the transaction, the type of transaction which goes through the process to give you withdraw money or to deposit money is same. Actually, typically he will click on the menu and input your account number, input your money, and if it is a withdrawal, you will select withdrawal. If it is a deposit, you will select deposit. In that manner, he does the things. Okay, same pattern. It will be, even if it is a long lines of queue is there, the typical process which he is going to do is same. Okay, so that kind of, in that kind of situation also, you can actually apply RPA, because it doesn't need any human intervention. Okay, most of the things can be done. Did you understand my part here?
Yes.
Hello? Yeah. Why
Yes.
do we need RPA? Okay, and also another one is like because of a cheap thing. What do you do generally is like whenever you wanted to do something new technology or new thing, no, always no, you will end up inventing something new only. Okay, but the RPA, using RPA, what will happen is like whatever you have on that only, you're actually applying RPA. You don't have to invent anything. You don't have to have anything more than that. Okay, whatever the present system, on the present system, you apply the RPA and use it. That's it, nothing more than. There is no invention involved. Okay, you don't need any extra hardware. Okay, what do you mean by RPA? RPA means robotic process automation. Robotic in the sense like it mimics our human actions. Like whatever transactions you do now, it imitates your actions. Okay. Process. Process means whatever actions you do, you are doing it in a sequence of steps. Okay. Steps will be there, one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, you will be doing it. Okay. Then if there is no intervention by the human being, then it is called automation. Okay, so robotic process automation. Did you understand this part?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you a typical one example. Right, can you see my screen now? Okay, here what did I do? I clicked on the Chrome. Okay, then I have typed probably see intelipat.com. Okay, then here RPA. Okay, after that I clicked on search button. Then the results of which is like there are 3 courses are there. Now I double clicked on this one to see what is the syllabus and everything. So this is the thing, I got it, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yep.
If you think that this is one of it, no, your UI path is like this. UI path is one of the RPA tools actually. Okay, I can say it like it is. See, most of the people are using UI path only. Okay, even if you see the Google Trends also in the web, okay, you will find UI path is mostly used. Why? Because it is free. licensed free, and is available lifetime. Here automation anywhere no is another tool which is used for RPA, and it will involve 10 to 20% of programming in VB or VC. Okay, and it has only 30 days of license. And this Blue Prism also they are now giving 30 days, okay, to learn it. And Blue Prism mostly deals with programming, mostly like 40 to 60% you need to program it. Okay, you have to know .NET, okay, compulsorily. Okay, and for UiPath you don't need any programming knowledge. All that you need is only the logic, means how to solve a problem in a sequence of steps. Okay, right now I told you like how I have done with the Chrome. Okay, same thing I wanted to reflect. This is how a UiPath Studio looks like. Okay, this is the blank process which I am creating right now. Okay, the first step which I have done is to open a browser. Okay, so here in the activities panel, if you write open browser, you will find open browser here. Just you can drop it or you can double click it. You'll find it like this. Okay, generally it is a sequence of steps. That's why it is called a sequence. In this, a number of steps will be there. In open browser, what you need to do is like you need to specify what URL you are going to open. Okay, in double quotes. Okay, here intellipat.com. Okay, this is what I have done it. Okay, now I'll check only this step whether it is working or not. Okay, here when you select the browser, now typically it will be set to IE, Internet Explorer, but I wanted it to be set to Chrome, isn't it? That is the only thing I am doing it. This, if I run it now, what will it happen? It will open a Chrome. Okay, see, when I start it, there is no manual intervention. Okay, it is open. Okay, it open. If you see there, it has opened it, isn't it? Okay, the next step which we are going to do is like I need to type information here, RPA. I need to type RPA here. Okay, in this part. Okay, so I will take another activity, type info. Okay, and just simply drag and drop it. What is the information that I am typing here? RPA. This is what I wanted to type. Okay, and where I need to type, I need to indicate the screen. Okay, so click on this one, and this is where I need to type RPA. Okay, so now if I run this one, what will happen? Okay, let me close this one so that you will not have any confusion. I will run it again. So what will it do? It will open the Chrome browser and it types the URL, and in the search button it will type RPA. Got it? Okay, because it's slow, it actually stayed, otherwise it will come off. Okay, then after that, what do I need to do? I have typed it, I have to click on this search button. Okay, click on the search button. So CLICK, click. You have single click and you have double click. Okay, I'll simply drag click. Okay, and where do I want it to click? Indicate the screen. This is where I need to click. Okay, then typically, if I click on this one, I will go. I'm actually proceeding further instead of rerunning it again. Okay, I'll proceed further. So here I need to double click it. Okay, so soon after this, I need to double click. Okay, double click, and what is the screen? This is where I wanted to double click it. Okay, so now if I close the Chrome browser completely and just start it, so it is doing it automatically. So did you follow this one?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is one of the examples. Like this, no, you can have several examples. Like if I wanted to take, for example, on the desktop, you have, can I go with a PDF file or Excel file? What is your job demands? Okay, I think both the things, I think probably. Okay, assume that I have a list of names which are in Excel. Okay, if I wanted to read that Excel, I can do it also. Okay, how do I do it is like, whenever you wanted to perform anything on the Excel, no, you need to type in Excel here. Okay, and typically this is the scope that you need to get it. That means this is how you open the Excel. See, this is where. So I'm pinpointing there. Okay, I think I have it on the desktop and I select it. So now, along with the path and the file name is taken here. You can actually type it over also if you want, or if you, this is like a variable thing. Whatever you want, you can do it. Okay, once it is taken, okay, once a file is opened, we have not specified whether it is to read or write. Okay, so based on the thing here, okay, read range means I wanted to read that Excel file. Here no sheet is given. Okay, you can have, say, sheet 1, you can name it, you can rename it, you can have different names also. Okay, so what is it doing is like it is reading sheet 1, and here this is saying that you read the entire sheet. If I specify some range also, you can say specify the range. Okay, but the thing is like when you read into the sheet, no, it has to be stored in a table. Okay, that is what we are calling it as DT, data table. Okay, in that data table it is actually storing it. Okay, that means whatever you are reading, the entire sheet is actually going into the data table and storing it. Now if I wanted to write that data into another file, okay, then I can actually write it also. How is, I wanted to put it in the same location with a different name. Okay, scientists out dot xlxx. Okay, and I wanted to rewrite, let's suppose, write range. Okay, I'll drop this activity there. Okay, what is that you wanted to write? I wanted to write the data table. Here it is not popping up. Why? Because I did not make this variable available to this application. So I wanted to make it as like, instead of do, no, I will make it as sequence. Okay, sequence is nothing but a bigger one. See this one, the whole thing. I will reduce it so that you can see. See, sequence is the bigger thing which is having two steps. One is for reading, one is for writing. Okay, got it? Okay. Now if I make it, I can find it.
Can't you read and write in same scope?
Yeah, we can do it, but we are overwriting it only. Instead of writing it now, we can append it, isn't it? Appending means it will add another sum of rows, isn't it? Otherwise, it is actually rewriting the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Append means it will, at the end, it will append the same thing also. You can do it, whatever you want. Okay, you can do it. Okay, simply I'm executing it right now. Okay, I'll remove this scientist out. Okay, we need to create that one, isn't it? Okay, if I do it, then it typically goes there to that Excel file and writes everything, okay, for you. Okay, I'm writing in a different manner, different way. Oh, hold on. Okay, it is there. Okay, can you see now? This is the output file. Okay, This is one of the examples, okay, which I am actually providing you. This is one of the thing, okay. Now, okay, I will do, it's not demo. How do I do it? Item type. Okay. Okay. Basically, you have two types of different PDF files. Okay, one is with the text. This is all text only. See, this is all text only. Okay, that means you can actually copy it. Okay, this is text with the images. See, image. This is image. In this image, you have even text. People connect to people. Something is there, isn't it? This is all text. Okay, you can read the plain text which is in the PDF mode or text with images also using a UiPath or RPA. Okay, in this RPA, what will happen if you use OCR? OCR means optical character recognition. Okay, if you use OCR engine, now what will it happen? What will happen is like in this image, it will even capture the text inside it. Okay, do you want me to demonstrate it?
Yes, if you
Yes.
Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, this is another problem. Okay, PDF. First thing is, I'll just read the PDF file only the text file, isn't it? Okay, in the this thing, what is the file which is having only text? Data science. Data science. Where is it? Okay, I can't find it here. Downloads. Okay. Here. Okay, I'm reading the PDF. Okay, as before, you need to read it into one kind of data table. Okay, and you can see those variables also. It is of string nature. Okay, now I just wanted to display it. Okay, simply. Okay, what is that? I have to clear DT. Okay, okay. So this is the file. I'm actually reading it and displaying it. Just simply displaying it. Okay. Can you see now?
yeah.
Hello. Yeah,
Yep.
you can see now the entire thing actually popping up in here, isn't it? This is just only a text. Okay, it's only just text. Okay, if it involves uh, image, okay, here you need to get people and all those things. So, okay, if you wanted to get text out of image, then you need to use machine, OCR machine. Okay, I will do that. Okay, so you need to read PDF with OCR. Okay, OCR, and what is the file? I think it is on desktop. Internet of Things. Okay, okay, this is the thing. Okay, just like before, you need to declare the variable into which you need to already existing. That means I can use it. I think that means Error will be there. Why? Because I have not selected OCR engine. Okay, you have this kind of OCR engines, means optical character recognition. Okay, you can use the Tesseract, okay, which is actually a Google engine. Okay, Tesseract or Microsoft OCR or Microsoft Azure, all different kinds. I'll tell you what are the things that are actually useful. Okay, now what did I use is like I have used OCR engine to scan the images, Okay, okay, what is it? Okay, string box.
What all activity you're doing is to just read out the text from that picture, the
Mm-hmm.
image,
Mm.
or you're
Yes,
copying
image.
the complete image?
No, reading the text out of the image.
Okay.
Okay, this is the text, no people and some connecting people and more something is there, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make it bigger. Okay, this is what I wanted to read along with the text. Okay,
Okay.
can you see now? See people in. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, people connecting people in more. Of course, you'll have some extraneous characters also that you need to deal with. Okay, always got it. See people, process, process, connecting in people in more, delivering right information, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you getting it or not? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, got you.
Okay, okay. This is how the things will pop up actually. What will happen is like generally where is this OCR is useful is like assume that you have okay old documents, already documents are there, you wanted to digitize the information so that that older or historic information can be used. So in that case now what will you do is like those documents has to be scanned. Okay, scanned in the form of PDF with images, isn't it? It will be generally with the images, and from that images no you can actually pull off lots of data into a text file and or maybe into an Excel file, and you can use it furthermore. Are you getting it now? Why do we use OCR?
Yep.
Historic data which is preserved on the documents can be scanned using OCR. Okay, this is how we do the things. Okay, so generally what will happen is like if somebody wants to introduce, a new mobile phone in the market in the range maybe 10,000 to 20,000 K. So what does he do generally? He will have to first analyze. Okay, he has to get the clear picture of what is the market trend, isn't it? So in that, no, what will you do is generally you can even apply the data science in that UI path as a data science there also. How do you do it? Like using okay your UI path or RPA. What will you do? You will try to fetch what are all the URLs that are available, e-commerce URLs, isn't it? And not just URLs of the websites, e-commerce website. You need to find out those e-commerce websites are actually selling the mobile phones or not, isn't it? Not every e-commerce website will sell the mobiles, isn't it? So you will go and grab in the web, okay, on the web, what are all the e-commerce sites which are actually selling their mobile phones, and you'll get the URLs into Excel file, and again each and every URL is again input into so that those browsers will be open, and you will try to find what are all the mobiles which are in the range 10K to 20K. And if you find the similarities, no, then what will you do? You will pick up the company name or mobile model, description, price, and what are the features it is offering. All those things can be done. Okay, when you collate it into a bigger one, no, you can actually present it to the client saying that okay, with this detail, these mobiles are moving very fast, these mobiles are not going at all. Okay, so that the client will have a great idea that which mobiles are actually moving faster, with what features are to be afforded, kept, and the kind of price he has to put. All those information you can actually present it. That is one way of using the RPA as a data science. Okay, as a usual UI path, no, you can actually automate manual processes. Okay, whatever manual processes which are there, which are repetitive, okay, you can apply UI path there, so that you can make it much more faster, accurate, with less human intervention. You can say that mostly you got accurate results. Okay, of course you need to actually uh, uh, you need to what prune the data, means clean the data before getting into the system, because you cannot expect data to be cleaned mostly. Okay, you will get from different sources. One, see, now you have seen it, isn't it? Even though I pulled it from the image, no, it has some extraneous characters also. Those characters are to be cleaned up certain times. No, there might be some gaps also. You may not have value for that one. You need to somehow, by using intuition, no, you need to actually fill up the gaps also in order to present a good picture. Are you getting it? Are you following me or not?
I have a doubt. Like as you
Yeah.
said, like you took an example of a mobile analyzing thing. So using
Okay.
an RPI, when we are analyzing the data from various websites, and
Mm-hmm.
you are collecting the data or scrapping the data from the sites to analyze like what is the percentage. So like my question is like using UI part, will I be able to put it in a graphical representation?
Why not? Why not? You can do.
Okay.
You can do. You can present it in a graphical mode also. Yeah, you can do. That is not a problem at all. You did not actually learn in any programming language also for that one. You just need to stick on to UI path only. That's it. Nothing more than that.
But what is this UI path tool based on? I read like it is on based on .NET.
Yes. VB and VC, .NET actually. Okay. And generally, if I say, let's suppose, okay, if I click, see, dot is there, no? If I keep dot, no, you will find these kinds of things. See here. Okay, these are all the uh, functions that are associated with it. Okay, let's suppose if I say dt, okay, not a string. Okay, if I say if it is something like integer, okay, okay, then what do you need to do is like see, you need to convert that into a string like this. Are you getting me or not? Okay, there are functions which are there and which you will need to use them. Okay, those are called .NET commands only. Okay, these are all only functions. You don't need any programming, only for from converting one form to another type to another type. That's it, nothing more than that. Or maybe you wanted to compress something, those things, no, you'll get to know, as you go. Okay, but this is not a difficult task, isn't it, to use a function, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you're not actually programming it actually. Okay, you are actually trying to rectify the error. Okay, that's why it doesn't need any programming part. Okay, you can convert everything into a graphical mode also, the data which is presented in the Excel sheet.
In order to make the bot understand, do we have to use any logic, program logic, not programming, but a logical?
This is
Yeah.
what logic is. This is how you solve the problem, isn't it? In a sequence of steps. This is sequence, isn't it? Sequence comprises steps one after the other. You cannot have message box without reading it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is something like a sequence of steps, what you do one by one after the other, one after the other. That is nothing but logic to solve a problem. Okay. Previously, programmers used to decode that, code the logic in the form of programming languages. Instead of programming languages, what you are trying to do is like you are trying to pull the that boxes. These are all the boxes, isn't it? These are all the activities that are from here. Okay, you pull the boxes and putting it instead of programming it, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that is the reason why you don't need any programming, but it needs certain input, isn't it? Anything else? Hello?
Not from my side, Parth.
Okay, because I wanted to conclude. Yeah, because I'm in a rush to go. I'm sorry. From other people, please, your employer.
I'm not too sure if he's still on the call. I think he left.
Oh, he left, huh? Okay. I think often I need inputs from your employer only. Okay, I think probably he's in a hurry. Anything else? Your name is? I didn't
My
get
name is
your name.
Parth.
Parth. Okay, Parth. Okay. So, do you have any questions, Parth?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, fine. What about Hema? I think you are done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Is it fine with me? With me?
Like I have a small request, like going
Yeah.
further, can
Mhm.
you go little slow? Because
I will go slowly. I will go slowly
okay,
only, actually. Okay, because
okay,
unless you get it, no, I will not go. I will not proceed. Okay, whatever may be the case, no, this is how I proceed actually. Unless you do it, I will not proceed. Okay,
okay. Thank you.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will make you learn the things. Okay, do and practice the things also. Every day you will have some exercise, small exercise, which will take only hardly maybe 5 to 10 minutes. If you do it, you will have a really hands-on experience. I'm telling you. Okay,
That will be helpful.
it is very much helpful in your job. Okay, and I do strongly suggest that after 6 months or maybe 8 months, no. So I think your employer is not there, huh?
Maybe Abhishek left.
Okay, so here if you find it, no, like developer, okay, whatever may be the Bangalore, India. I'm actually habituated for Glassdoor. Okay, can you see my screen? Isn't it?
Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah, yeah. See here, there are many things are there. Right now, no, they are not particular about any particular tool. So they are saying like Blue Prism or uh, Automation Anywhere or UiPath. Why? Because they wanted a hands-on experience of how you are logically solving the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not only that, how are you validating your procedures or your process or the steps? How are you validating whether it is valid or not? And how are you debugging those things? Okay. What are the error handling techniques that you are using? What are the data exception handling that you are using? Okay. Those are the things which you will not be taught in any of the video lessons. Okay. Only the experienced people can tell you that. Okay. Who has actually worked on UiPath. Okay,
Sorry
that
to
is
ask
what
you,
is
but
required. Yeah.
are you working on this tool?
Yes, I'm working on the tool also.
Okay.
I'm working on the tool. Okay. And what else you needed? You tell.
Will you be giving us any material to be prepared for your class or like something to have an idea
Yeah,
about what you're teaching?
material is already on the web. Okay, I need not invent anything for that one actually. Okay,
Okay.
material is already there. I will follow the material only fully. Okay, some of my uh, who are they? Okay. See, I will also give you certain questions also. These are all interview questions only. Okay.
Okay. It's like
See, you know this.
situations.
Yeah. This is the actually situation. Like they will give you a case. Okay.
Okay.
You need to study it and do it. Right now, no, they are actually looking for if they are looking for 3 to 4 years guys or maybe 6 years guys. No. So what will happen is typically they will give this kind of this is actually Chennai recent interview questions. Okay, I am not revealing what MNC is. Okay,
Okay.
this is the thing. Okay, if they do one of it, no, within maybe probably within a time span of 3 to 4 hours, no, I think they should be good to get even 9 also, regardless of the experience. Okay, nowadays they are not particular about experience. I'm telling you, for any candidate, if the candidate is capable of doing the things equivalent to experienced guy, no, they don't mind offering.
Okay.
Got it? Okay, you'll have to do the project also at the same time. Okay, see, project something like I think mine is expired. Okay, I'll take the live examples only. You see, this is construction online is top 10 websites in US. Okay, here. Got it? And this, how do you actually make the things work, and all those things will be done here like this. Or if you want some financial package or something like that, no, we'll talk about it. Okay, because I need to have the package along with the data, then only we can operate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have input. Again, if you try to prepare the input, it will take actually days. Okay, maybe weeks. Okay, it will be hectic for us also. I don't think whatever we have prepared is a real-time data. Okay, if you can provide some means of things from your office, if it is not really official or not really confidential, then we can make use of your office. Like if your boss allows you to work on some of the things as a project, no, for you, we can work it out. That is also fine with me. Okay, anything else?
I had a quick question.
Sure.
How many further classes do you intend to conduct?
20 hours of classes, 20 hours.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and you need to finish within 20 hours, but I can stretch furthermore, because if you stick on to the time now, generally I can extend my time to tell you furthermore, no, otherwise no, a regular class will flow up to 30 days. That's the thing. Okay.
Okay. And is
Okay.
there? I'm using MacBook, and I tried downloading with the link that the earlier
UI
trainer.
path.
Yeah, you but I ran into some error. I'm not able.
.NET error.
Yeah,
Do you have Visual Studio with you?
no.
See, this UI path is actually based on .NET now. So you need to have Visual
That's
Studio, or I will tell you what to do. Okay.
okay.
You need to actually .NET. I'll send you the link. Okay. So that if you install that one now, your UI path will get installed properly. Right?
Okay. Will you be sending me by email?
Yeah, I'll send it.
Okay. I just sent my
Oh
link
yeah,
in.
I saw Parth. Okay, I'll send you that. Okay, you just install the .NET, and I think 2016 you need to install it. If you install it, then your UI path will work fine. Okay, and also you will find a problem with the Microsoft OCR, because it does need what is that, document image processing like this. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, here now Microsoft Office document imaging. Okay, if this is there, then the UI path with the Microsoft OCR will work. Microsoft OCR will not work if you don't have this one. Okay, so like there are certain exceptions are there. Unless you are actually have a hands-on experience, you will not get to know this. Okay, fine. I'll send you that link. Okay, so that you can download and install it. Right?
Thank
Fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.